Once upon a time, two young ladies were on a trip to Camp Petri Dish when they came across a messy situation. The landscape of the once beautiful Camp Petri Dish was plagued.
I really think Camp Petri Dish would be a great place to spend our summer. It looks so beautiful from the pictures in the brochure.
Yeah, we say so.
What, you don't think so?
We'll see.
As the ladies arrived, they see more than what was envisioned, but not in a good way.
Honestly, I envision it to be bad, but not this bad.
What happened to this place?
I don't know, and I don't care. Let's go.
No, Erica, it's up to us to figure it out and fix it.
I guess.
The ladies start making their way through the mess and into the cabin. After seeing that they have all that they need to solve this mess, they begin grabbing items that they may need to test the water and the vegetation to see what is causing it.
Wow, everything looks the same as it did last year.
Yeah, look at all these test tubes.
Well, it looks like we have everything we need to start our investigation.
Well, let's get started.
Pass me that litmus paper, please.
Got it. Here you go.
Well, if the solution ranges from a pH of 0 to 6, it is acidic. If it ranges from 8 to 14, it is basic, leaving the pH of 7 to be neutral.
Yeah, that is correct. The normal pH of an average lake should be around 6 to 8 of pH, being the only circumstance in which fish can survive. So that means if the ranges are from 0 to 5 and 9 to 14, it will be a situation in which fish can no longer live.
Sounds correct. The water sample is testing acidic with the red litmus paper. Let's try with the blue litmus paper.
It turned red. It looks like our lake has a bit of an acid problem. Let's see how strong this acid is in our lake.
I've been waiting here for an hour.
It tests in between the numbers 2 and 4. Therefore, it cannot sustain life.
What do you think is causing it?
Well, according to this formula, the more carbon dioxide that is added, the number of hydrogen ions increase, therefore making it acidic.
Let's work it out and see.
Well, if CO2 plus H2O reacts to H2CO3, H2CO3 reacts to H positive plus HCO3 negative. It is definitely acidic.
I see. So which ion is it that makes it the solution acidic?
The ion that makes the solution acidic is H positive. The ions that make a solution basic are the OH negative. The Arrhenius acid-base concept classifies a substance as an acid if it produces hydrogen ions or hydronium ions in water. A substance is classified as a base if it produces hydroxide ions in the water.
The Bromstead-Lowry theory classifies a substance as an acid as if it acts as a proton donor, an acid base if it acts as a proton acceptor.
So basically, the only thing that could have caused this spike in the lake water in the middle of the woods is...
What? What is it?
acid rain!
Good Lord, acid rain. I'm singing in the rain. I just sing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. Ah! It burns like a Glasgow bikini wax. Ah!
Better stay inside.
Acid rain is rainfall with atmospheric pollution, in which the rainfall is acidic.
Some ecological changes can include healthy vegetation turning to dry land and weeds, fertile soil to non-fertile soil, healthy trees to dead trees, and clean life-sustaining lakes to polluted, unsustainable for life lakes.
This can be harmful to human health by affecting the respiratory system, leading to asthma, bronchitis, and other lung disorders.
The environment in 20 years, if the acid rain continues, will lead to no life in the lakes or other bodies of water. The reason for this is because many species of fish are not able to survive the acidic water.
According to the United States Environmental Protection Agency, chronic or long-term acidification results from years of acidic rainfall. It reduces the alkalinity and increases the acidity of the water.
The chronic acidification may reduce levels of nutrients like calcium. Over time, it weakens the fish and other plant and animals in the aquatic ecosystem.
The acidic water will undergo the water cycle and result in a heavy rainstorm, especially in the spring. Because the sulfates and nitrates will concentrate in the lowest layers of the snowpack, the snow will melt and it will be more acidic than normal and lead to high concentrations of substances such as aluminum and will be toxic to the fish.
Most of the effects on forests are subtle. Acid deposition may influence forest vegetation and soils. The acid rain weakens the trees' natural defenses, which makes them vulnerable to diseases and pests.
Acid rain removes soil nutrients like calcium and magnesium in high elevation forests. Acid rain deposits nitrates that can lead to nitrogen in forests, which leads to nitrogen saturation.
If the area was dependent on agriculture, the acid rain will prohibit the growth of any crops. So income will decrease dramatically because the income is no longer coming in from the agriculture. The economy will drop severely. The same would go towards if the area had a business of logging. The logs would no longer be strong enough for what they are needed for.
Waterpollution.org says that you can help conserve water by turning off the tap when running water is not necessary. This helps prevent water shortages and reduces the amount of contaminated water that needs treatment.
Be careful about what you throw down your sink or toilet. Don't throw paints, oils, or other forms of litter down the drain. Use environmentally household products, such as washing powder, household cleaning agents, and toiletries.
Take great care not to overuse pesticides and fertilizers. This will prevent runoffs of the material into nearby water sources. By having more plants in your garden, you are preventing fertilizer, pesticides, and contaminated water from running off into nearby water sources.
Don't throw litters into rivers, lakes, or oceans. Help clean up any litter you see on the beaches or in rivers and lakes. Make sure it is safe to collect the litter and put it in a nearby dustbin. Well, now we have to figure out what the storage camp Petri dish.
Since we figured it out, we no longer have to stay here.
So you're saying we can leave?
Yes, let's hope Camp Petri dish improves by next year or any time in the near future. Goodbye, Camp Petri dish.
Now, the mystery of Camp Petri dish has been resolved.